Hi everybody, it's Andrea Mercy aka Animal and welcome to my studio. Today is December 1st, 2015 and today is the beginning of the most awesome month for me. I am doing my very first collaboration video today with Melissa Martin, whose channel you can click right here to go see. She is part of the CAC with me and she wanted to do collaborations. I'm very excited about that. And this happens to be the 50th video that I am going to be loading onto my channel, which is extremely exciting. And then in the month of December, I'm going to hit 5 milestones. I'm going to hit my 100 subscribers. I'm going to hit 2,000 views. I'm going to hit my first gallery opening, which is this Friday, December 4th. I'm going to hit my second gallery opening, which is next Friday, December 11th, which means potentially I'm going to sell my first piece of art to a perfect stranger. I am so excited. So I'm going to be having giveaways this month. I'm going to be giving away some of my cards. You can go right here to the video and see the awesome cards that I'm going to be putting up for sale in my Etsy store on December 15th, but you can get one free and you can get one before everybody else if you keep coming back and checking out when I'm reaching my milestones. So I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very excited. So Melissa's idea was to do a background swap, and I believe she was inspired by Angela Anderson, whose channel is right here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a background. I'm going to mail it to Melissa. She's doing a background too. She's going to mail it to me as a surprise, and then we're going to do something on top of it and finish off the piece. So that's really exciting. So I'm going to gather some materials and we're going to start this up. Okay, I've gathered some stuff. I just wanted you to kind of see what I had going here. I've got my palette. I have 800 bottles of craft paint. My husband found a store that was closing and he bought all 1,000 bottles I think they had for $200, and then I only kept the Americana and the Legacy ones, and all the Delta and the Decor art I sold off for 40 bucks. So I went and randomly just grabbed off the shelf 3 colors. So I've got Coronado Red, Peony Pink, and Phantom Blue. And those are the 3 that I'm going to use for the background. I have water, I have some brushes, I have gesso. This is a used, again, I'm going to reuse. I'm looking at the design underneath and I recognize it as a piece from my life drawing class when we were using paints. And I hated it, so it was awful. It was drapery. That was it. It was the folds of the drapery, and I was trying to get the darks and the lights, and it was horrible. I loved my teacher so much, but I was awful at life drawing. So I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to do this gesso. Fast forward, I'm going to dry it, fast forward, and then we'll start with the painting. Woo, perfect. All right, get my mouse out of the way. I can't open the container. I probably should have done that before I got on camera. Oh my god. I might not be gessoing. Okay, we're not gessoing. Forget it. I will do that later. Oh gosh. All right. So there it is. That's not done yet. I'm going to let that completely cure, and then I'm gonna push a little bit of this back and put an edge around it. So I'm gonna turn off the camera and let that dry while I figure out what I'm gonna do next. And I really hope that Melissa likes it. This turned out much different than I originally had planned. Not that I had a plan, but I just wasn't expecting this, but I think it's really cool. Um, Actually, if I had more of those pre-stamped things on deli paper, I probably would have just kept going, but I ran out, so that's okay. I'm happy with it so far. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, this is dry, and I also went around and trimmed off the edges and made sure they were glued down. This is super cool. I wasn't expecting it to be this super cool. So I want to push some of this back because I don't know what she wants to do on top of it. So we need to have some space where she can do her own thing. And normally you would use white gesso or something like that to push stuff back. And I don't want to do that. I'm going to use this really light peony pink and my ever faithful sea sponge, and I'm going to sponge back a little bit just to push some of it back. Just gonna put this out on my craft. Well, I don't actually have a craft mat. My entire table is covered. All right. Wish me luck. Okay, where's my handy wipe? Don't know if I like that. Thank God I always put these protective coatings on because I'm always wiping stuff off. All right, let's try that again. Okay, now I want to put red around the edge, and then I want to put the blue around the edge. The red is not opaque. It's a very translucent color, so that's why I'm going to put it down first, and I'm going to put it out about a 1/2 inch, and then the blue I'll put out about a 1/4 inch. Coronado red. Okay, now I'm gonna sponge around the Phantom Blue, and I think I'm gonna give it a protective coat only because, well, that's me, right? I like to have a protective coat so that when I screw up, I can wipe off. Is to have it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so it's ready to varnish, and I still have a little bit of varnish left over from my Love Winter Art project. So I'm going to just give this a quick varnish to protect it. So if Melissa wants to wipe things off, she can. I will put on a second coat and then we'll come back for final words. So I packaged up the background that I did for Melissa before I did this part of the video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe with the button right here. I encourage you to visit my Facebook page, my Etsy store, my website, and all of those links are down in the dibbly-doo. I'm really looking forward to doing part 2 when Melissa's background gets here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.